In today's show, I'm going to be sharing with you a comprehensive analysis which predicts the Bitcoin price near $20,000 this year and $398,000 by 2030. That's right, a new comprehensive analysis predicts the Bitcoin price reach almost $20,000, reclaiming its all-time high this year, while it keeps rising to almost $400,000 by 2030. I'm going to be breaking this down. We're going to be giving you price predictions from currently all the way up to 2033, and not just Bitcoin, but also Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, as well as Stellar Lumens. Also in today's episode, Bitcoin is better gold than gold itself, says Tyler Winklevoss. He recently tweeted, Bitcoin is better at being gold than gold, and not just incrementally, but by an order of magnitude or 10x better. I'll be discussing this with you here in today's show. Also in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you a brand new report which says the Bitcoin price is in a more sustainable uptrend right now than it was back in 2019. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As we can see, Bitcoin and most of the major altcoins are in the red, but where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, then smash the link right below this video in the description. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. Let's kick it off by diving into these bullish price predictions, not just for Bitcoin, but some of the major altcoins as well. This comprehensive analysis predicts the Bitcoin price reclaim its all-time high near $20,000 this year, along with the $398,000 Bitcoin price value by 2030. Let's go. Now, this is very important to keep in mind before I break down these bullish price predictions. The equation of exchange model is an absolute approach to valuing crypto assets. The report begins. This means that the model gives a target price that crypto assets should be priced at based on assumptions regarding changes in supply and demand, noting that the absolute value approach is inspired by Mill's equation of exchange, later formulated by Irving Fisher, the CRR team. Detailed in this model, the percentage of the total addressable market, known as the TAM, can be used to estimate a crypto asset's implied future price. So here we go. After examining all the variables in addressable markets, the CRR researchers arrived at future price estimates for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and XLM, known as Stellar Lumens. They expect the price of Bitcoin to rise to $19,000 in 2020, almost reclaiming its all-time high, and $341,000 Bitcoin price in 2025, and $397,000 in 2030. All right, now that we talked about the Bitcoin price predictions and you can clearly see them from 2020 all the way up to 2033, now let's compare them to this Ethereum price prediction showing at the end of 2020 a $331 Ethereum price. By 2025, we're talking about $3,549. By 2030, $3,644, and by 2033, we're talking about a $3,441 Ethereum price. Let me know if you agree or disagree with these bullish price predictions. And now checking out Litecoin, it shows $83 by the end of 2020 and $1,216 by 2025, $2,252 by 2030, and $2,299 by 2033. Now for some Bitcoin Cash, it shows $414 by the end of 2020, $6,690 by 2025, $13,000 by 2030, and $12,941 by the end of 2033. And now for Stellar Lumens, by the end of this year, 9 cents. By the end of 2025, $2.40. By 2030, $7.81. And by 2033, $8.26. So let me know your thoughts on these bullish price predictions for Bitcoin as well as these altcoins. The target addressable market for all cryptos today is approximately $212 trillion. The report notes it includes a unit of account and medium of exchange, consumer loans, offshore accounts, reserve currency, store of value, online transactions, remittance, micropayments, unbanked, gaming, crypto trading, ICO funding, and STO funding. The largest use case for cryptocurrencies is as a medium of exchange, the CRR research team found, elaborating the following. We believe that Bitcoin is still at the very start of its adoption curve. The price of $7,200 at the end of 2019 suggests that Bitcoin has penetrated less than 0.44% 5% of its total addressable markets. If this penetration manages to reach 10%, its non-discounted utility price should reach nearly $400,000. So there you have it. That's the case for a $400,000 Bitcoin price by 2030. Now, the CRR analysis estimates that there's more than 40 million crypto users globally, and the number of crypto users in a country is positively correlated to the country's GDP per capita. High GDP means more crypto adoption in the country. Furthermore, on-chain velocity for most coins is decreasing, while off-chain velocity is increasing, currently at an all-time high. The report highlights, discussing in depth how speculation and savings outpaces all other uses of cryptocurrencies. They provided evidence that growth in speculative transactions on exchanges is faster than the growth in using cryptos to buy goods and services. So let me know your thoughts on this bullish price prediction for the Bitcoin price hitting 400,000, or I should say very close to 400,000 by 2030. And now for our next story of the day. Before I break this down, Bitcoin is a better gold than gold itself, says Tyler Winklevoss. First, let's take a look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin and most of the major altcoins are in the red. Bitcoin down 0.85%, trading at $10,471. We've been maintaining above this critical 10,000 support. If we break below it, then we're more than likely to close that CME futures gap, which is currently open at about that $9,600 to $9,700 range. We have Ethereum down 0.94%, trading at $342. XRP down 2%, trading at 23 cents. We have Chainlink down 2%, now trading at $8.86, a long ways from its all-time high recently set at 20 bucks. We have Miss Litecoin down 0.5%, trading just under $44. BNB, one of the few altcoins in the green, up about 4%, trading at 24 bucks. And ADA, barely in the green, up 1%, trading at 8.3 cents. And now checking out the top exchange volume, we can see Binance up 45% with 8.9 billion in volume. Hobby Global up 3% with 2 billion in volume. BitMEX down 21% with 1.8 billion, and OKEX up 9% with about 1.5 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. Now let's break down our next story of the day. According to massive influencer and Bitcoin billionaire Tyler Winklevoss, co-founder of the Gemini crypto exchange, Bitcoin beats gold at its own game. I agree. Let me know if you agree in the comments right down below. He goes on to share on crypto Twitter, Bitcoin is better at being gold than gold, and not just incrementally, but by an order of magnitude or 10x better. And he shows you this comparison, which he actually published in the case for the $500,000 Bitcoin. If you missed that, be sure to check it out. So check out this side-by-side comparison and you be the judge. When it comes to scarcity, we all know Bitcoin has a fixed supply. There can only ever be 21 million Bitcoin in existence. We can't say the same for gold. It's scarce, but there's no finite limited supply. So for all we know, there could be an infinite amount of gold in the depths of the sea, or infinite gold in asteroids. Next is durability, which there's no comparison, as Bitcoin is a software, whereas gold is a hardware. When it comes to portability, check this out. Can be sent anywhere in the world via the internet, just like an email, just like that. We can't say the same thing for gold. Try transferring gold around and try not getting it confiscated by the government. You know, try hopping on an airplane with a couple of bars of gold in your luggage and see what happens. Divisibility, no comparison whatsoever. A Bitcoin can be divided by 100 million Satoshi, whereas a dollar can only be divided by 100 pennies, and gold can be divided by a troy ounce. And next is storage, and you could be a Bitcoin billionaire like the Winklevoss twins and literally have $1 billion in Bitcoin on a little plastic device called a Trezor or a nano ledger. Now with gold, you need a massive size vault or safe if you're going to be storing $1 billion in gold. Just saying. Now counterfeit difficulty with gold is difficult, but it happens all the time. And with Bitcoin, it's damn near impossible, and not to mention so expensive, it's never happened to date, and Bitcoin's been around for 11 years. And as far as adoption, the market cap of Bitcoin is just above 200 billion USD, and the current market cap of gold is 9 trillion. Now what's to happen when the Bitcoin market cap flips on the gold market cap? That's when we make the case for a $500,000 Bitcoin price. And checking out this reply from Dan Tapiro, who wrote, gold gets discussed by Bitcoiners on Twitter more than in any other place in the world. In fact, Bitcoiners may have single-handedly bring back gold and the old hard money standards. Most large institutions own zero gold, so it's great to see young guys take up hard money cause. There you have it. All right, and before I break down our next story of the day and I share with you this brand new report which says the Bitcoin price is in a more sustainable uptrend now than in 2019, let's first take a look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at 331 billion with 97 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance, which has been on the climb, is currently 58.5%. And now taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have Solana up about 11%, trading at $2.85, Hyperon up 6%, trading at 55 cents, Ocean Protocol up 6%, trading at 35 cents, Synthetics Network up 4%, trading just below $4. Tezos up 2%, trading at $2.10, and Celsius up about 2%, trading at 73 cents. And now checking out the biggest losers within the top 100, we have Orchid down a whopping 25%, trading at 29.5 cents. Hedge Trade down 18%, trading at 95 cents. Uniswap down 15%, now trading at $4 even. Reserve Rights down 14%, trading at 1.2 cent. And Elron down 13%, trading at $8.75. Now, out of this list of the biggest losers and gainers for the day, which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Drop me a comment right down below. And now checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bears are back in control, leading with about 15 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with shorts leading 50.8% versus 49.1% longs. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all crypto? Holla at your boy. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. I love it because it's so accurate. Right now it shows we're currently rated a 39 in fear. Yesterday was a neutral with a 48, and last week a 47 in neutral, and last month a 76 with extreme greed. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for correction. All right, and before I break down this final story of the day and I share with you this brand new report and do some Bitcoin technical analysis, first I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description. That's right, for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 540 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel, and also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Not only is this updated every single day, it also allows you to download the latest episode of the show in MP3 format. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video, or if you're listening or watching on a different platform, the direct YouTube link is cryptonewsalerts.net. You can also find us on all the major podcasting platforms, from Apple's iTunes to Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Google Play and Stitcher Radio. You can also follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes, and also have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day, shall we? Bitcoin hitting its highest in over a year was different from the 2019 bull run because exchange balances fell. A new report says, published just yesterday on September 21st, Delphi Digital's Bitcoin Outlook highlights unique trends in the Bitcoin price action. The report says Bitcoin hodlers now have longer time horizons, which is definitely a bullish sign. According to the three researchers who compiled the report, Bitcoin reaching 12,500 last month had little in common with its run to 13,800 in 2019. This is because exchange balances at the time increased, while this year they continued falling despite price rises. As such, overall selling pressure amongst traders and investors is less this time around. Unlike the 2019 price uptrend, which coincided with the Bitcoin stock increasing, this current trend has seen a divergence between Bitcoin stock and price. The researchers argue this suggests a more sustainable move upwards for Bitcoin in comparison to that of 2019, as data indicates a hodler base with longer time horizons. So there you have it. These findings chime in with other recent research into hodler behavior, with on-chain analyst CryptoQuant reaching similar conclusions regarding exchange balances. Bitcoin held on exchanges has declined from all-time highs of 2.96 million Bitcoin in February to press time levels of 2.59 million Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trading in a similar range to that date at about 10,400 versus 9,500 on February 20th. As we can see right here in this graph, it shows the Bitcoin balances on exchanges considering all exchanges. Now, Now next, we have healthy Bitcoin demand laps up miner outflows. Continuing, Delphi notes that other factors could serve to change hodlers' habits. For example, they could be using stablecoins as collateral for trades, or simply leaving Bitcoin on exchanges instead of making the effort to store them in private wallets. When price increases and Bitcoin stock decreases, this indicates a Bitcoin accumulation trend, the researchers nonetheless state. As Cointelegraph reported, Bitcoin volatility did produce brief periods of unrest for miners, despite network fundamentals now sitting at all-time highs. Now, inflows of Bitcoin from mining pools to exchanges have seen several spikes in recent months, but as the time goes on, Delphi notes their impact is becoming less of an issue. They go on the record to share, on September 13th, we saw the largest daily yearly inflow coming in at 1,114 Bitcoin. Notably, this did not trigger a negative price action, the report adds. The recent large inflows, marked by the green bubbles, were met with sufficient bids, indicating a healthy demand side. So there you have it, as you can see right here on your screen. And on Twitter, we had Paul Burlage, one of the researchers, drew specific attention to the growth in Bitcoin whales now moving in tandem with the price growth. Checking out his tweet here on crypto Twitter. Whales have been growing since late 2018. In 2016, both the growth in the total number of whales and Bitcoin prices grew in tandem and diverged into early 2017. Whales and Bitcoin are still moving in tandem. So there you have it. Going forward, threats to Bitcoin stability notably come from outside, with both safe havens and traditional macro assets hinging on strength in the US dollar. So there you have it. Now here's a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show. I broke down a comprehensive analysis predicting the Bitcoin price near the $20,000 all-time high by the end of this year and $398,000 by 2030. Also shared with you these other bullish price predictions on different altcoins, including Ethereum, which suggests a $3,644 price by 2030, Litecoin, which suggests a $2,252 price prediction by 2030, and Bitcoin Cash, which suggests $13,000 by 2030, and Stellar Lumens, which suggests a $7.81 price by 2030. Also in today's episode, I made the case that Bitcoin is a better gold than gold itself. I broke down this comparison showing that Bitcoin is better on a magnitude of 10x or better. I agree with Tyler Winklevoss. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments down below. And I also shared with you this latest report, which suggests the Bitcoin price is in a more sustainable uptrend right now than it was last year in 2019. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go from here? Drop me a comment right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right. And turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, then smash the link right below this video in the description and register for this free system entitled OPM Wealth. You'll be glad you did, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.